again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth Gardens, the 17th of June 2024, 20 past 11 or thereabouts, out quite late today. I'm going to go and tackle the chickens' feet in a minute, so I'm just sitting in the polytunnel having a cup of coffee, psyching myself up to go and do it. Guys are here doing the wall today, so I will put that in my separate video and you can go and look at that video, which it'll be all on there. I'm going to make one video with lots of clips and it'll all be on there with the wall building, so you can go and check it out, but it won't be up yet because I'm just collecting all the clips, and then I'm going to make one single video rather than lots of individual videos. I decided to do that instead, so that's what I'm doing. So every day I video at the end of the day what they've done that day, and then I just I just take photographs, but I will make one small video. It might be about 20-30 minutes long even, because by the time I've got all the clips from the start to the end, it's quite a lot of videos. So I will start compiling them, so I'm collecting them all at the moment, so that's what I'm doing. So if you want to see that, the progression of the I think it was just a drop of water landed on my shoulder. Felt quite heavy. Anyway, so I'm just drinking a cup of coffee and I'm going to go around and do the chickens, then I'll show you what I'm doing today. The chickens probably take me about half an hour to do, but then I'll crack on and do something. I'm going to trim outside the front of the building today, so I'll show you that, because it really needs to be done. The council cut the first part of the grass, but now we need to sort of do the rest, so I will show you that. And I might make a bed round the outside of the sign. I was thinking of putting a bed there and some flowers, put some flowers in it. Anyway, I'll think about it. I don't know yet. Anyway, bye. I'll see you in a minute. Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and I've just been cleaning out chickens and doing their feet. So however long that took, I think it's 12:18, so it took me sort of under an hour. I cleaned out the house and swept up and everything, put all the chicken poo in a bag, so I've got it from my garden. Yeah, so these parsley flowers are dropping seed onto the marigolds. I should try and collect some of them parsley flower seeds. Just noticed there's loads of seeds on the marigolds. Looking wonderful in here. I've just so I've just done that. So I'm going to go in, have a cup of coffee, and then come out and I'm going to trim the front. Simon's going to come as well, and we're going to do outside the front of the building today because it's looking a bit messy and we need to get it under control. So that's what we're going to do today. That little bee there was just landed on a flower that actually wasn't attached and rolled off the leaf. That was quite funny. Just spotted that. Anyway, so let's get on. I might just harvest some of the peas before I go in. Getting a bit hot now because it's very warm in here. So I'm just going to harvest a few peas. I'll go in, have a cup of coffee and come out again. Bye. I'll show you the peas once I've harvested. Just want to show you the amount of work that needs doing up here by the road. So the council trimmed some of it, but there is tons of trimming to do. They only done the edge. The rest we've got to do, so I'll just show you the amount of work that needs doing over here. See, the council did this, and people rubbish everywhere. Rubbish. So I'll pick it all up. So let's get on bag. I want to show you what we did today. It's 20 past 8 in the evening, and I've been indoors for 8 hours now, but I wanted to come out and show you what we did. I got a bit hot when I was doing this earlier, so I had to stop and go indoors. Anyway, I want to finish trimming this bit tomorrow around the edge here, but you can see Simon cut it with the lawnmower and I trimmed, and I had to trim like the bits that are sticking up. We're going to have to do it again. I haven't finished the edge yet because it looks very scruffy, And also this edge here, you can't even see the edge. I'm sure there's a wall there. I'm not sure if there is. But anyway, I need to trim up this edge around here as well. And then trim at the back only a little bit, not cutting into it too much. So to do that, and then shear the plants at the end. So I need to do that, but that's looking a lot better than it was. It was really, really, really tall. So anyway, I'll just turn the camera around and say goodbye. Watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just trying to show you what we've been doing. I can't film it or anything because it's a bit, well, you know, it's on the roadside and I just don't film as I'm doing stuff. I just show you before and after. Anyway, I've finished that now, and I need to trim it again tomorrow, so I need to make sure my batteries are all charged up when we go back through there at the edge. I need to do like at the back and at the front, and I'm going to put the flowers in tomorrow. I never got round for it today because we decided to do the front. So anyway, thank you for my garden today, and it's the 18th I think of June 2024. My birthday's in 2 days. Hope my children don't forget. Anyway, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do today. So I'm round by the pond area, and I've uncovered the Brassica bed, and we're going to weed that first. That's the first thing we're going to do, and then we're going to tidy up the bed with the flowers in it, the comfrey and stuff, because we want to get the night scented stock in there. So we're going to do it gently. The daisies are sprawling everywhere, but we do need to get some different flowers in there, not just the daisies. So we're going to try and do it carefully. I can see some of the comfreys coming back again and giving another flush, so we might just tidy it up a bit and leave the comfrey in, just tidy round it. So we're going to try and tidy round the plants. I'll show you oxeye daisies. This is what they love, being wild, see? They're very hard to control inside a controlled environment. If you can let them go wild like this, they prefer it. Anyway, what we want to do is see where the weeds are and stuff, like the dock leaves. We're going to try and not disturb it too much and try and take out the stock, because the stock has already seeded itself, I think. Let me have a look here. But there is still a lot of comfrey in here, and the bees like it. So we're going to try not to disturb the comfrey and just go round it and try and put some of the night scented stock in here, and also the other things, the tobacco flowers, because they smell so gorgeous and it gives them something later on. So we're going to sort of tidy up these edges, and the comfrey seems to be coming back, so there's more comfrey flowers coming. So we don't really want to chop them all down because the bees really like them. Yeah, so we've got to sort of weigh it up. Anyway, today we're also concentrating on this bed, or I might be doing something completely different later on, who knows. Oh, and I've got me manure now because I cleaned out my chickens. So this is a bag of chicken manure from the bottom of the chicken house. So we're going to sprinkle a bit around these courgettes here. We might sprinkle a bit in there, but that might be alright, that bed now. But we want to sprinkle some around these brassicas here. So we've uncovered these today, and we're going to give them a weed because there's quite a lot of dock leaves in there, as you can see. But we're also going to mulch it with some grass that I've still got left. But we're going to take off some of the purple sprouting broccoli, as you can see. It's got purple sprouting broccoli on it, so we need to harvest it first, then weed it, and then put a little bit of manure around it, and then mulch it. Anyway, look at the crimson clover. Oh, look at that. So we're going to let these go to seed because we want this to seed itself into this bed, and I'll probably collect some of the seeds. But look at it, isn't it pretty? So next year we're going to sprinkle this in more places, the crimson clover. But if you look at it, it's an absolutely gorgeous plant. Then it's a green manure, you can dig it in, so you don't have to worry about the plant. Just let it die back and let it go into the soil. Just chop it in, And that's our Russian tarragon in there, which is also doing all right. And that's it for this bed, because that's what I wanted in there. Anyway, I do have a couple more crimson clover, but I'm going to put them somewhere else, round near where the polytunnel is. Our potatoes are actually flowering now, these ones, look. So we're going to leave them as long as possible, because they took absolutely ages and ages and ages to get going this year. And it looks like most of them died off here. So this side, they didn't even grow. So we'll see how many we get from just this view. Yeah, so that wasn't very good. Oh, and we've got potatoes growing around the other side as well from the odds and sods potatoes that I have in the bottom of bags. I'll just throw them in the ground and see if they grow. Anyway, I need to do a bit of trimming around my buddleias there, because I want them to actually grow. These buddleias take so long to get going, and they don't last very long, the flowers, but they might be a bit later this year. I haven't seen one butterfly. I think I've seen a couple of white butterflies, but that's it. I haven't really seen any dragonflies or anything this year. Usually I have dragonflies around the pond, but the weather hasn't been warm enough, so I haven't seen any dragonflies around the pond this year so far. So yeah, so a lot of the flying insects that we normally see at this time of year I have not seen. And this is what the sky looks like today. So, you know, no sun again. How can the sky look like this every single day? It's like a blanket, and it's got lines in it everywhere. Funny that. But that's the sky today. Anyway, so we're going to crack on and do this. So we're going to harvest here, and then we're going to... But Simon's got other ideas of what he wants to do today, so I might actually not be doing this at all and doing something completely different. But we'll see. So we'll just go with the flow of whatever happens. I don't really mind as long as we get stuff done. Not sure what's happening with these. Some kind of... Yeah, it's not growing right, is it? Yeah, that's not growing right. There's something going on here. That's an ant. Aphids, probably. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Yeah, there's something going on with that poor little tree there. It's actually got an apple on it. Yeah, we need to... that's not going well at all. What's going on with this tree? It's been attacked by something. I don't know. That's not the tree. That is the tree. Huh? No. That's something leaning on the tree. But the this apple tree has got something wrong with it. It has got one apple. Anyway, we better take a look and see what's going on. But it's got an ant, so I reckon it's some kind of aphids. Because look at that growth. That's not right. That's definitely... I'm going to have to look that up and see what's going on with that tree. It's not right. Anyway, we'll sort it out. Don't worry. Anyway, let's crack on and do this. Dolbrodmaeth garden, and I've just come back outside. It's about 20 to 5, so... I started clearing the brassica bed and I've weeded it. I will show you. But then we went in and then we had some lunch, and then I had to have a little sleep, and I've literally just come out. So I'm just going to sit here, drink a cup of coffee. It's a really sort of overcast day today. Makes you feel quite tired. Like it's sort of overcast. Even the flowers have semi come out. The marigolds in here aren't fully out. And the albrecia by the wall, all the flowers are still asleep because there's not been enough sunlight today. So all the flowers are like, I'm not doing it today. I'm not opening today, which is not good for the bees. If the flowers aren't open and the bees can't go and pollinate the flowers. So this weird weather that we keep getting is having a massive knock-on effect to the wildlife and everything. And as I said already, I haven't seen one single like ladybird, butterfly or dragonfly at all yet. So yeah, it's not very good. I don't know what's going on, but it's not good for the wildlife. Anyway, I harvested some peas the other day. I got this many. Oh, that big drop of water just fell on my head. Where I'm sitting, I think it's where the condensation collects on the ceiling and drips onto my chair. Because my chair was all wet, so I had to put a bit of plastic on there. I might have to move forward a little bit because I'm right in line of where the drops fall. We'll move back. Here, maybe turn this way for a change. Yeah, turn round for a bit. Now I'm in line with the marigolds. Oh wow, they smell amazing when you knock them. Anyway, we haven't got any more flowers on our hydrangea, I noticed. We've just got the one this year. Probably because I gave it a really hard cut back. But it might have some more soon. But anyway, we got one giant hydrangea flower. If that's all we get, then that's all we get. These lupins in here, the ones under the hydrangeas, aren't doing very well. They're trying to get to the light. They're being a bit crowded out by the hydrangea. Yeah, that's just a training plane. Anyway, we're going to continue doing the job around the other side in a minute. I just wanted to catch up with you and let you know where I was and what I was doing. I need to harvest the marigold flowers, I think, and soak them in some oil. Make some marigold oil. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to buy some almond oil. Because you've got to have like some neutral oil really that doesn't have a sort of tainted with anything. And some beeswax, because I want to make some balm. And you need beeswax for that. I've got the other ingredients, but I need beeswax, so I need to order that. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Bye. The parsnips that were in the bucket, and this is the size. I think if I'd left them in there, they probably would have got a bit bigger, but if you look at the tops, they're a bit leggy. So I think this time when I do parsnips, I make sure that I water them a lot more. These are really dry, but look how small they are. So what I'm going to do is make some parsnip soup, or we'll have roasted parsnips. They're really tiny. Look how small they are, but at least we got some. So there you are. So I'll take them in. So that's my harvest for today. Anyway, I'm going to go and get my strimmer and do a bit of strimming, as well as getting a piece of fleece also, which we need to take round the other side. I took off the bit that was on there. It wasn't big enough. So I now need to find a bigger piece. Now I need to empty this bucket with all this stuff in it now. I've got so much stuff laying around with a lot of insects over there. See if we can find a decent sized fleece. Hopefully this is long enough to go over that bed. Because we need to cover up the brassicas around the other side again. So I'm going to continue doing that, but I need to get my strimmer because I also want to do some strimming. Some beautiful birds keep landing on the feeders. We've got a couple of blue tits there. Can't see them from this angle. Oh, they're little fledglings. Oh, how cute. Oh, a whole family of blue tits. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, there's an adult one. And there's some babies. Oh, look. Oh, there's a whole family. Oh, it's fledglings. Oh, look. That's probably the dad. Not sure. But that is a family of fledglings. With blue tits. Oh, I'm so glad I feed the birds. Something wonderful about feeding the birds. And every morning I come out here, there's loads of birds over here. Look, they've ate that whole tube of food there. They've ate it all. That other one wants to come down, but I'm standing here. These lot don't seem to care, but that other one is like, I'm not going down there. Yeah, they're fledglings. Oh, how cute. Anyway, let's get on. We're getting so distracted. Okay, let's go. Found a much bigger fleece for it, so it's well covered now. So it's got the broccoli in there, and I've given them a weed, and I've sprinkled some chicken manure around. Oh, why is this like this? Here, get down there. Anyway, so that'll do for now. So we have harvested this today. We took some indoors. We'll keep an eye on it. I just need to pick up all my rubbish off here. because I just weeded and then just threw it on the ground as I was doing it. So I better just clear that up now. Anyway, that's looking a lot better. So I've got that in there. What I want to do next, once I find my gloves, I don't know where I put my gloves, I've lost them. I had them and now I've lost them. I need to just go through this bed, try and tidy this one up a bit so we can get some flowers in there that I've got on the table over there. So that's that. And we also fed the courgettes here. So we've put some chicken manure around the courgettes, which is dried up, by the way. Oh, look at the mess the pheasants have made over here, digging around in my flower bed here. Look at the mess they've made. I better gather that all up and tidy it up. It looks like that lupin died. I'm going to put some of the tobacco flowers in here. There's a couple of trees. I found a couple of trees. I might actually plant a couple of trees to grow in the garden here, actually. I might put one in here. There's a tree there. What's that noise? What's going on? I've got to go and check out the chickens. I also put some manure around the onions here as well. And these are coming out now. These are the cosmos. You can see that, they're coming out. I'm getting a bit pecked. But still, never mind. Might put some more flowers in that bed. I could put a couple of these nicotinia in there as well, because they spread out and take up a lot of room. They might help with the poor little flowers that are struggling. Yeah, I did put a couple of foxgloves in there as well, so we might just put some more plants in there. Oh yeah, I also put some manure around the strawberries. I'm going to go and get a net and cover these up, actually, because there's quite a lot of strawberries in there and I don't want the birds eating them all. I need to trim the path bit there. So, and tidy this up. I'll go and get the rake and I'll tidy this up first so I can see what's what, because it's a right mess where the pheasants have been around here digging around. Anyway, it's very, 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 very messy. So I've cleared some of it already. I'm having to take out loads and loads of grass. Now we're getting over to the flowers. We don't really want to disturb those too much. So we just need to take out the clumps of grass. But as you can see, all these oxeye daisies, they all love to lay down. So what we're going to do is leave the middle, concentrate on the areas on the outside, and just put some flowers around the outside for the moment until the oxeye daisies die off. Because as you can see, they sprawl like loads, and we've trimmed back some of the borage here. So we've got these beautiful roses of Sharon. They have beautiful, lovely, orangey scented leaves and flowers. They look beautiful, and we've got something growing here. And this is looking good, so I won't pull that out, wherever that is. If we look around this side, see there? So we've got these sort of wild grasses here, so we're going to leave this bit for a minute. We'll just put some flowers where we can for the moment, till this sort of stuff dies off, and then we'll then we can put some more flowers in. So there's some more stock here, but they're not quite finished yet, so we're not going to touch those. So really, once I've done this little bit here where this grass is here, this bit, that's it for now for round here, because I don't really want to disturb it too much, as I just said, because there's lots and lots of plants. I'm cutting the bad leaves off of this tree here, so that's what I'm doing, the curly leaf, whatever it is. I think it needs a feed actually, and some mulch around it, this tree. It's really wet, this soil. It's really, really, really wet. So that's what we're going to do, and we're not going to worry about any of that over there. So we're just going to put a few of the those flowers over there in here, which are the nicotinia. So we're going to just do that, and then we're going to leave it. We need to put some flowers around the pond. That's really what I wanted to do today. So I might leave this now, just take out that one there, and then we'll put the Nicotiana in here tomorrow. But I want to concentrate on putting some flowers around the pond, because I've had those flowers there for a few days now and I haven't actually got round to it yet. Simon actually trimmed round that little area just now. So that's all we're going to do round here, so we'll leave it then and we'll concentrate on putting some flowers around the pond for the moment. 6:30. Okay. So I won't be doing much more. So I might do a bit of trimming. I might leave the flowers for today then, because I didn't realise it was 6:15. So I might leave the flowers for today. I just want to trim up this tree, take out that bit of grass there, and then we'll leave this for now. And we'll move those plants from that table over there and put them near the caravan, I think. Yeah, I need to trim around the caravans actually. I might do that. Yeah, I might go and do that. Yeah, so I'll just finish doing this little job and then I'll find something else to do, because I better not start putting flowers around the pond, because that'll take me ages. It'll take me absolutely ages. So, and I like it doing it leisurely pace. I don't like being rushed. I think I might need watering. Yeah. So, I think that's what we'll do for the moment. We're just, looks like autumn in this garden. Some of these plants are going yellow, like autumn. I'm not surprised with the amount of rain that we've had and cold, really, really cold days. I'm surprised anything grows actually. I really am surprised anything's actually growing. Anyway, let's get on and do this, and then I'll do a little bit of trimming. Okay, bye. Wow, I've been out here. I was just doing some trimming. So what I've done is I had 2 lots of trimming. So I've trimmed the grass on there, as you can see on the gravel here, because it was getting really long. So I thought I'd trim it. You know what I'm thinking of suggesting? Putting up a hedge here, a hedge, so that it breaks up the garden. Yeah, I'm just thinking that. Anyway, I'll put that to Simon, see what he comes back with. Anyway, let's just show you what we did. So we done this bed today. So we sorted out that bed. Simon went round again with the lawnmower to cut it down a bit lower. I've sorted this and I harvested the purple sprout and broccoli, and we've mulched it with some chicken manure and recovered it with a different cloth. In here we started clearing it a bit, and we're not doing the rest now because we've got all these daisies and I don't want to dig them up yet. I've taken off a lot of the leaves off of this. I found another 2 apples on this tree. As you can see, there's one there and the big one's down there, and there's another one further up. Oh, where did I see it? It's here somewhere. Anyway, but I think you can spray these with some washing up liquid. It looks like some kind of mite. I've taken off a lot of the leaves that were affected, but I will give it a wash. I'll wash the leaves and hopefully it'll be alright. So we'll just keep an eye on that tree and make sure it's alright, because that's our apple tree. One of our apple trees. Anyway, and we've cleared a bit here, so tomorrow we'll put some flowers in here in the spaces that I've made. They'll take a little while to start growing, so by the time they start growing I can sort of clear out the rest of this, and then we're on to the next lot of plants. And we also need to do this tomorrow, absolutely need to do it. We're going to go out first thing in the morning to the market. It's market day tomorrow, and we want to go and get some vegetables and stuff, and some nice tomatoes and things like that. But then I'll come back and do this. Hopefully it won't be raining. Yeah, I'm just going to empty this. Yeah, so I've done that trimming there. It's all looking good, neat and tidy, till the pheasants come over and start digging around again. I'm going to cover up those strawberries, I've decided, so I'm going to get some netting. I got some netting that I took off one of the beds. I'm going to put it on here, the green netting, to protect the strawberries from being eaten by the birds. Because, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I might actually cover them up with a bit of fleece like I did with the fruit, instead of netting, to warm up the fruit, and it might ripen quicker. So I might do that instead. Yeah, because all the fruit is germinated now, so we don't need to, not germinated, you know, what's the word? Yeah, germinated, no. Pollinated. The flowers have all been pollinated. It's turned into fruit now, so we need to, we could cover it up with some fleece stuff. So anyway, I'm going in now. I'm going to leave all these plants here because they're all ready to go in. I've got a couple of trees. I thought we might just stick a couple of trees over there or some hedging. I'm actually going to suggest that to Simon because it would break up the garden and make it a lot less windy, because the wind gusts across here. So anyway, I'll suggest that and see what I come back with. I'll let you know. So I'll see you again soon in the next video. I'll just turn the camera. I'll let you know about my decision with the hedge kind of thing. I think it'd be nice to have sort of hedge, sort of break up the garden a bit, because it's very open here, and we could do some hedging. When we first moved here, in this bit that we're standing, the no dig pond area, it was awful. The ground here, it was oh my god, it was just so unkempt and uncared for. I can't tell you, it was like a jungle. We had to get loads of stones taken out, flattened it, because it was absolutely awful back here. I can't believe how much work we've done since we've moved here. We've created this whole garden. This wasn't a garden, it was just a bit of grass once we flattened it all. And we dug out this pond about 2 years ago, or 2 or 3 years. We dug out the pond and we finished it last year. You can look back over my videos if you want to see the progress, and my grandson's helped as well with that. Yeah, but we have done a lot of work here, and we got to remember how much work we've done here, because when I was looking back over some videos of when we bought the place, and the garden was completely different to what it looks like now. It was so overgrown and unkempt. I know the car park is growing grass in it, but that will be dealt with eventually. Once we get all this stuff done and all these jobs done, we will sort out the car park and get it back to being a car park. But that's as long as I can trim it and keep this grass at bay that's growing in the car park. A lot of it will die off, by the way, because this time of year it usually dies off, especially if the sun shines. That would help. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I can give you some sort of knowledge and a bit, well, not knowledge really, but just a reference of what we're doing here and how much work we do here. There's a lot of work here, and it's quite enjoyable sometimes. It's not always enjoyable, but a lot of the time it's enjoyable. So thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next video. So bye for now. Bye. Let me know how you're getting on. Bye.